The sun dips below the horizon. A kaleidoscope of colors paints the sky. A gentle breeze whispers through the palm trees. This is paradise. But even in paradise, darkness lurks. Our story begins not in the savannah with lions and gazelles, but on the idyllic island of Bali. A young family, eager to explore a new culture, embarks on a journey that will forever alter their lives. What starts as a dream vacation quickly descends into a nightmare. The island's beauty, once alluring, becomes a haunting backdrop for a sinister plot. The air, thick with the scent of exotic flowers, now carries a chilling premonition of danger.
The laughter of children playing on the beach is abruptly silenced. A van pulls up, its doors sliding open to reveal a group of men. Their faces are hidden in the shadows, their intentions unclear. Fear, raw and primal, grips the heart of a young boy. He is snatched from his family's side, dragged into the van's dark interior. The doors slam shut, muffling his screams. The world outside, once vibrant and alive, is reduced to a blur of colors as the van speeds away. The boy is trapped, alone in the darkness with his captors. Their faces, now illuminated by the moonlight filtering through the van's windows, are cold and menacing. Their words, spoken in a language he doesn't understand, do little to ease his terror. He is a captive, a pawn in a game he doesn't comprehend. The weight of his situation, the uncertainty of his fate, is a heavy burden for young shoulders to bear.
Back home in the deep American South, a different kind of drama unfolds. This time, the hero isn't a human, but a dog. Max, a German shepherd with eyes as deep and loyal as the night, senses something amiss. His family, unaware of the danger lurking just outside their door, remains oblivious to his warnings. A low growl rumbles in Max's chest, a primal sound that speaks of danger. He paces restlessly by the door, his every instinct screaming at him to protect his family. Outside, hidden in the shadows, a figure lurks. A would-be intruder, drawn by the cover of darkness, prepares to strike. Max, unable to contain his protective instincts any longer, bursts through the door. He confronts the intruder, his bark echoing through the night. His bravery, his unwavering loyalty, saves his family from a fate they can only imagine.
The boy in Bali, his ordeal far from over, experiences another brush with terror. His captors, seeking to break his spirit, take him to a remote village. There, in the shadow of an ancient temple, he witnesses something that chills him to the bone. An old woman, her face a mask of wrinkles and her eyes vacant and lifeless, stumbles towards him. Her skin, cold and clammy, feels like death itself. Her touch sends shivers down his spine. He recoils in horror, convinced that he has encountered a living corpse. The villagers, unfazed by the woman's presence, whisper tales of ancient curses and restless spirits. The boy, already traumatized by his abduction, is consumed by a new fear. The fear of the supernatural, of the unknown that lurks beyond the veil of life and death.
Silent, eerie presence, her actions and appearance speaking louder than words.
Section 5. From victim to victor, a life shaped by fear. Years pass, the boy from Bali grows, the trauma of his past shaping his future. He becomes a man driven by a thirst for justice, a need to understand the darkness that had touched his life. He dedicates his life to studying the criminal mind, to unraveling the motives behind the evil that men do. He becomes a criminologist, his expertise sought after by law enforcement agencies around the world. He delves into the darkest corners of humanity, confronting the monsters that society hides away. And yet, despite his success, the shadows of his past continue to follow him. The fear, once a crippling reminder of his vulnerability, becomes a source of strength. It fuels his determination, his unwavering commitment to ensuring that others don't have to endure the horrors he faced. Section 6. Living with the scars, the enduring impact. The memory of Max, the heroic German shepherd, also stays with him. It serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, courage and loyalty can prevail. The dog's selfless act becomes a symbol of hope, a testament to the unwavering bond between humans and animals. The encounter with the living corpse continues to haunt his dreams. He questions his sanity, the line between reality and nightmare blurred by the trauma of his past. The experience ignites within him a fascination with the supernatural, a desire to understand the forces that lie beyond our comprehension. He becomes a student of the paranormal, immersing himself in ancient texts and folklore. He seeks out others who have experienced the unexplainable, hoping to find answers to the questions that plague him. Section 7. Finding strength in shadows, a testament to resilience. His journey is one of resilience, of overcoming adversity and emerging stronger on the other side. He learns to live with his fears, to channel them into a force for good. He becomes an advocate for victims of crime, using his voice to speak out against injustice and to demand accountability. He travels the world, sharing his story and inspiring others to overcome their own challenges. He becomes a beacon of hope, a living testament to the indomitable spirit of the human will. His message is simple, yet profound. Even in the face of unimaginable horror, we have the power to choose how we respond. We can let fear consume us, or we can use it as fuel to drive us forward, to make the world a safer, more just place.
Section 8. The Unseen Guardians, recognizing everyday heroes. His story reminds us that heroes come in all shapes and sizes. From the brave dog who risks his life to protect his family to the ordinary individuals who stand up against injustice, acts of courage and compassion surround us every day. It is important to recognize and celebrate these acts of heroism, to acknowledge the sacrifices made by those who put themselves in harm's way to protect others. We must never take for granted the sacrifices of law enforcement officers, firefighters, and other first responders who put their lives on the line every day. We must also remember the countless acts of quiet heroism that go unnoticed every day. The parent who works tirelessly to provide for their family, the teacher who goes above and beyond to inspire their students, the neighbor who lends a helping hand in times of need. These are the unsung heroes who make the world a better place. Section 9. Beyond Fear, a call to action empowering safety. But recognizing heroism is not enough. We must also take steps to create a safer world, to empower individuals with the knowledge and skills they need to protect themselves and others. We must teach our children about personal safety, about the importance of being aware of their surroundings and trusting their instincts. We must promote a culture of respect and understanding, where violence is never the answer. We must also support law enforcement and other agencies working to keep our communities safe. We must provide them with the resources they need to do their jobs effectively and to hold criminals accountable for their actions.
Section 10. Trust your instincts, a universal language of survival. The boy, forever marked by his ordeal, becomes a beacon of survival. He teaches others to listen to that inner voice, the one that whispers warnings in the face of danger. He emphasizes the importance of awareness, of understanding that even paradise can harbor shadows. He advocates for self-defense, not as a form of aggression, but as a way of empowering individuals, especially women and children, to protect themselves. He believes that knowledge is power, and that by equipping ourselves with the right tools, we can face the unknown with greater confidence. He encourages people to be vigilant, to report suspicious activity, and to never be afraid to ask for help. He stresses the power of community, of looking out for one another and creating a united front against those who seek to harm.
Section 11. Every day is a gift, embracing life with courage. His story is not just a tale of survival, it is a celebration of life. It reminds us that every day is a gift, a precious opportunity to make a difference in the world. It encourages us to live each day to the fullest, to embrace adventure while remaining mindful of the risks. It teaches us that fear, while a natural human emotion, should not control our lives. By acknowledging our fears and taking steps to mitigate them, we can move forward with courage and determination. His story is a call to action, a reminder that we all have a role to play in creating a safer, more compassionate world. By standing together, by supporting one another, and by never giving up hope, we can overcome even the darkest of challenges and emerge stronger on the other side.